Miss, hadn't you better rest a little?
Renault,
I know you feel responsible for him, but you haven't rested for 3 days. If you continue like this, you'll collapse from exhaustion.
His condition is so precarious now. If I were to rest, it might change so suddenly he would die before I could help him. Were Mother alive, she wouldn't have rested either. He should awaken soon. I'll just wait a while longer.
Miss...
It will all work out. Don't concern yourself with me. Oh, good. You're awake. Having collapsed where you did, you're quite fortunate to be alive. That area is infested with monsters who wouldn't have given a second thought to eating you. At the bottom of that cliff, remember? You don't remember? I can't say that I'm surprised. You've been through so much. Any information you can remember might help, though. Think hard. Can't you even recall your name? It's nice to meet you, Slane. Come to think of it, I haven't told you who I am yet. I am Annette Burns, daughter of the Zeronia Federation president.
Annette!
Oh, Uncle!
Well, it seems our guest is finally feeling better.
Oh, yes. Here, let me introduce you. This is my Uncle Marshall. He's in charge of the Federation defenses here.
Good to meet you.
And that is my uncle's right-hand man, Renault.
Nice to meet you. So, have you learned who he is yet?
Oh, yes. His name is Slane. Unfortunately, he seems to remember little else. I believe it's due to amnesia from the fall.
It must be a side effect of whatever ordeal he suffered.
The only other thing I know is that he has a ring weapon on his finger.
So he's a ringmaster. Likely he's a soldier from somewhere nearby then.
Well then, what now?
Even though he is conscious again, I just can't abandon him while he has no memory of who he is. I'll keep him here while he recovers, in the hope that he will in time remember. But surely you didn't come just to discuss our mysterious guest.
Oh, right. I came to warn you that our patrols have reported that aggressive old troops are heading this way.
We believe they intend to attack this checkpoint.
I understand. Uncle, do what you must to prepare a defense. I'll evacuate those that cannot fight.
Please be careful, Annette.
I'm terribly sorry, but you heard what they said. I have to go now and help the others. Please, stay here.
You were supposed to be resting. What are you doing out here? We'll soon be under attack by aggressive troops. You'd best get back inside. That's all well and good, but don't underestimate these bastards from Aggressival. They're not a loose federation, but a strong, regimented army. This won't be child's play. The food shortage plaguing nearby kingdoms has come to Aggressival. We have long expected that they would attack Zeronia for our plentiful food supply. The situation there has become critical. Without food, their citizens will die. How have we come to live in such hateful times? They're here!
Marl, you take the west! Yes, sir! Grappa, take care of the east!
Yes, sir!
Renault, protect the stranger!
Yes, sir! Stay close, Slane. This is going to get ugly. If things get too hectic, don't hesitate to chip in with your ring weapon. Ring weapons react to their owners. It can change to a weapon if you will it. No more time for talk. Fight! Why have you fallen to your knees? If you don't get up and fight, you'll be killed! Come on, get up!
Renault!
A slow death is consuming this place. The sun is weak, much of the soil is becoming barren, and people struggle while on the brink of death from starvation. This is the western part of the Kirschland continent. Until recently, its 4 nations have been relatively unaffected by the strange influences acting upon this world. However, that ended when Emperor August Wellington was brutally assassinated, leaving only his infant son Karl as heir apparent. This weakness led to a fierce battle for power by the second imperial prince, James Wellington. The struggle split this kingdom in 2. While the western lands were being led by Her Royal Highness Theodora, Prince James ruled the lands to the east. James' eastern kingdom suffered a setback, however, when 2 of his most trusted and experienced generals joined Theodora's faction. Rolandia is a nation with commerce as its cornerstone. However, long rainy periods caused by the irregularities of the sun rotted its produce, resulting in serious famine. The east-west tunnel carved through the mountains is the main trade route with neighboring kingdoms, but it has now been sealed. Zironia is an agricultural nation with a parliamentary government composed of representatives from each of its regions. The current leader of the Federation is Alfred Burns. His worries are many, for Zironia is bordered by Aggressival and Shelfengriff, 2 kingdoms besieged by famine and desperate for the bounty that Zironia guards to feed its own people. Nearly half of Aggressival has been consumed by the plague that renders the land barren. Most of its inhabitants are thus condemned to a slow, painful death by starvation. Raids on Zironia's food supplies have become the rule rather than the exception, although the conflicts have yet to explode into full-scale war.
Prime Minister, what brings you here at such a desperate time?
I have been sent by His Majesty the King on a matter of great urgency.
Zironia Federation, right?
Yes, the King has grown impatient with your efforts. He doubts your sincerity in defeating them. Surely we can overrun a nation of farmers and simpletons with our military might.
I understand the discontent. Our bellies all cry out for the days of bounty past. However, if we wage a full-scale assault on Zironia, will they not enlist all their farmers to defend their kingdom?
Yes, and such a move would certainly decrease their crop output. However, waging war after they've harvested their crops is even more foolish when our people are starving now. Our circumstance is black, Commander. Fully half our people will starve this winter. Half, Commander. The king will not stand idly by while that happens.
Don't worry, Minister. I have a plan to take control of Zironia with a minimum of bloodshed. Once that is accomplished, it will be trivial to take Schelfengrief.
Then I shall take you at your word and inform the king.
You won't be disappointed, nor will you have long to wait for results.
I pray that's correct, for your sake.
2 months have passed since slain Wilder was saved by a net. This tale begins in the southern part of the continent, the Zironia Federation.
Sorry I'm late. Your shift's over. I'm here to take the post. What are you looking at? I'm fine. The wounds are healing just as they should. I'm certainly doing much better than this godforsaken land. Look. See how the desolation approaches? I remember growing vegetables on this very spot when I was little. I don't remember when it started. But when the sun's power began to weaken, this world began dying. Still, I have no right to complain. We are far better off than neighboring kingdoms. Of course, they now seek to escape certain death by encroaching on what little good fortune we've been afforded. But even you know that much. Even in the 2 months' time you've been with us, you can see what we're up against. Leave the post to me and go get some rest while you can. The days are coming when there will be rest for no one.
Hey! It's time to change shifts.
I'm here to relieve you.
What in the world are you looking at? Was Renault just here? No, he couldn't have been. He's... We didn't want you to know, but Reynald died. He was concerned with your survival until his dying breath. I'm sorry to even tell you this. I know how much guilt you must feel about what he did for you. We should go now. Let's return home.
Excuse me, Annette? I'd like to ask you something.
Okay, I'll be there in just a moment. Go ahead and return to town. I'll be there soon.
This is the area, Gray. We need to split up so we can search quickly.
Okay!
Something terrible must have happened for you to come to such a forsaken place as this in such a hurry.
Yes, we must find Lobelica root at once.
Lobelica root. Of course you're looking for that. This is the only place they are to be found.
Please, sir. I cannot talk. I must find the root to cure this child's parents. It's the only way to cure them.
Indeed it is. The poison was very specifically made. Only a great healer would even know that a cure was possible. And for that possibility, it is fortunate that I chose to watch this place, just in case.
No! It's you! Isn't it?
Of course it is. You knew the answer before the words passed your precious lips. You see, I was commissioned to kill them as painfully as possible, which is incongruous with you healing them. Don't you
Would you kill a defenseless woman, too?
I have a distaste for uncommissioned work, but under the circumstances, I see no other choice.
If you kill me, Gray will still find the root and another healer will mix it. You can't win.
An undirected child find a Lobelica root? Never. Besides, he won't get the chance to finish his quest.
No!
So, we have a spectator. Isn't that unfortunate? You fight well.
Maybe my luck's changing. Bet there's something of value in this nice bag.
Wait! That's my...
What? You're still alive? Hey, let go!
This is insanity. I can't lose to this kind of village trash.
The bag! But now, the medicine. Thank you so much for saving me from certain death. My family name is Burns. I am of the Federation. That vile man attacked me while I was looking for medicinal herbs. I know it's shameless to ask, but can you get my bag back? The only clue I have to offer you is this button I pulled from the clothes of the criminal. I have no more time to talk. I have to find the medicinal plants. Please, if you get my bag back, take it to the Burns house in the Federation. If you show them the bag, I'm certain that anyone there will believe that I sent you. Please, hurry.
Oh, Slane, what are you doing? You know, this is the place where I found you. Did you remember that and come here? It hardly seems possible, but it's been 2 months since that day. Well, my cat can't find its way home most of the time. How are you any different? Enough talking, though. It's getting cold and I don't want to worry Father. Woo! This'll be a doozy! We did it! Woo!